Right now, somewhere in your head, there's a fear you can't fully explain. Maybe it's spiders, maybe it's snakes, maybe it's the dark corner of a basement, the one you still hesitate before walking into, even as an adult, even in your own house. Here's the strange part. You've probably never been bitten by a snake. You've probably never had a spider actually hurt you. So why does your body react before your brain even finishes the thought? Scientists have a name for this: prepared fear. In a famous set of experiments, researchers showed babies, some as young as 5 months old, images of snakes and spiders next to images of flowers and mushrooms. The babies weren't taught to be afraid of anything yet. But their pupils dilated, their heart rates spiked. The moment a snake appeared on screen, not with the flowers, no one taught them that. They didn't learn it from a scary movie or a parent's warning. It was already there. Compare that to something like a car. Cars kill over 1 million people every single year. Statistically, a car is one of the most dangerous things you will ever be near. And yet, most of us walk toward a parking lot without a flicker of fear. That gap, a spider that's harmless making your skin crawl, and a 2-ton machine that barely registers, that gap is a message from your ancestors. For millions of years, the humans who survived long enough to have children were the ones who reacted first and thought later. The ones who saw a shape in the grass that could be a snake and jumped back before checking. The ones who felt a creeping sense of dread walking past a dark cave entrance and turned around. The ones who hesitated, who stopped to reason it out first. Some of them didn't get a second chance. So evolution didn't reward the calm ones. It rewarded the jumpy ones. And that fear, tested over millions of years, got passed down. Not as a memory, but as a reflex. Wired directly into a part of your brain called the amygdala before you were even born. You're not irrationally afraid of spiders. You're carrying a warning system built by every ancestor who survived long enough to pass it to you. But fear of small, dangerous animals is only half the story. Some of the fears we carry aren't about animals at all. They're about something much older, being alone. Think about the last time you walked into a room and felt like everyone stopped talking, or the anxiety before hitting send on a message that might get you rejected. That specific flavor of dread, the fear of being excluded, activates almost the exact same regions in your brain as physical pain. That's not a coincidence. For most of human history, being cast out of your group didn't just hurt your feelings. It was quite literally a death sentence. A single human alone on the savannah, without the group's food, fire, and protection, rarely lasted long. So somewhere along the way, the brain started treating social rejection like a physical wound, because in evolutionary terms, it was one. That's also why we fear heights, even standing behind a solid railing. A fall from a cliff killed our ancestors, long before hospitals, casts, or painkillers existed. There was no second chance for a broken leg 2 million years ago, so the fear stuck. And that's why almost every human culture, separated by oceans and thousands of years with no contact with each other, independently developed a fear of the dark. Darkness meant predators you couldn't see coming. It meant losing the one advantage humans had, eyesight, while every other threat around you kept theirs. Here's the twist, though. The world you live in now is almost nothing like the one that built these fears. The predators are mostly gone. The tribe won't literally starve without you. But your brain hasn't gotten the update. It's still running software built for a world that no longer exists. Which is why you can feel a jolt of fear from an email, a phone left on 1%, or a dark hallway in your own home, even though none of them can actually kill you. So the next time your heart races for what feels like no reason, remember, it's not irrational, it's ancient. It's a warning system built over millions of years. I'm still running, still trying to protect a version of you that doesn't exist anymore.